Covering the Moscow, Idaho Brian Kohlberger case. Let's talk about Emma Bailey.
What's up, guys? True Crime King is back. Okay, so some of you have been asking, a lot of you have been asking about Emma Bailey, and is she involved in any way with the Kohlberger case and all that? So I'm gonna start digging into it a little bit. I saw that Jonathan Lee Riches had a video out, so we're gonna react to that. Let's see what he's got on her.
The 22-year-old who was recently arrested for giving fatal drugs to another 22-year-old individual named Caden Young.
And if you guys didn't know, Emma Bailey was just arrested for what Jonathan just said.
Is Emma Bailey involved with the Moscow, Idaho case in any way? There is a lot of speculation. A lot of people are curious about Emma Bailey. And I've been digging into Caden Young, the individual that she allegedly gave fatal drugs to. Her and a partner named Demetrius Robinson. He is like a mid-30 range man that Emma Bailey has been.
I mean, how stupid do you have to be to sell fentanyl to anybody, right? I mean, come on. Everybody knows by now that just a little bit, the size of a couple drops of that shit can kill somebody, and you're selling it. I mean, Emma Bailey is dumb as a rock.
Affiliated with Demetrius Robinson. I've made some videos about him doing like modeling, doing a modeling service and using Emma Bailey as a model, or Emma Bailey wants to be a model.
She ain't gonna be nothing anymore. She's gonna be a model in jail for most of her life now.
But anyway, let's talk about Caden Young. Star quarterback in high school from probably the Boise area, then went to the University of Idaho and was a journalist. A lot of people are wondering in their speculation that, the journalist, Caden Young, was talking about the Moscow, Idaho case, and Emma Bailey and Demetrius Robinson took them out in a plot. Have you guys heard the same thing? Because I have. I read the Reddit threads. So
yeah, I've heard that too, but I think it's total crap. It's just speculation, no proof whatsoever. Everybody's gonna try and come up with some kind of angle until the trial, right?
So I'm curious to know about this Caden Young, and I found his Instagram, and I want to share that with all of you. So check this out. This is the Instagram profile of Caden Young. This is the 22-year-old who died.
Yeah, so real quick, this is the guy that bought the fentanyl and overdosed. Doesn't look like a drug addict, right? It looks like a normal 20-something. Went to college, probably just partying and didn't know what he was doing, right? Or he didn't know it was fentanyl, right?
From the drugs that Emma Bailey allegedly gave to him, 22 years old. This is his profile. We'll go through his profile here to see who this guy was. University of Idaho. Here's a guy kissing him.
Yeah, nothing to say about that.
Caden Young. This is the 22-year-old who died from fatal drugs. Posting a picture. I don't know what this is about. Caden Young. So on top of being a journalist and a football player, looks like he
I'm guessing by his pictures that he was into boys, just from looking at his pictures.
Does some partying too. So we got all these photos, and then let's look at his associate list. Who's he following? Just so you can get an understanding, we'll just go down the following list.
Okay, Jonathan goes through every single 922 of these, so I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. If you want to see all 922, you can go to Jonathan Lee Riches and watch it for yourself.
Let me know what you think. So we had over 900 friends, but I've seen no connection whatsoever with Caden Young and the 4 Idaho victims, the 2 roommates, nothing. Not even with Emma Bailey. So how did Emma Bailey and this Caden Young end up hooking up? Like, in reference to Caden getting drugs from Emma. Like, you have to, do you just, I don't know how it works, because I don't do drugs, but do you just, like, if you wanted drugs, you just call up a random drug dealer? Caden had to know.
Okay, well, yeah, I can speak to that. I know how to get weed if I wanted weed, right? So, and everybody knows around where you're living who the drug dealers are, or you know, the areas that you can get it. And if you want it bad enough, you're gonna find it. You can find it, right? Or you know the people to talk to online that could point you in the right direction. It's not that hard, right? So they might not even Caden might not even have known Emma Bailey. It could have been his first time even meeting a girl. One of his friends might have known Emma or Demetrius. That's my theory. I mean, it's not that hard to find out where to get drugs if you want them bad enough.
Emma had to know Caden in some way, right? Some way they had to be connected. Do you think any of them are connected with the Moscow, Idaho case? Nevertheless, there's people that are wondering about Emma Bailey, and I wanted to bring some insight into Caden Young and who he is. Who is this guy? Subscribe to my channel, like, hit the notification.
Okay, so my opinion, I don't think it really matters. Caden Young, in my opinion, nothing whatsoever to do with this Coburger, Idaho case. And as for Emma Bailey, there's nothing there. I mean, Jonathan's done tons of digging. I've been doing tons of digging. Can't find nothing. So, unless the police know something that's under the gag order, and they're just, and nobody else knows anything about it, then that's the only way Emma Bailey is involved in this in any way. So, I'm not going to do any more videos on Emma Bailey unless something else comes out, because as of right now, I'm pretty convinced she is not involved in the Coburger case or the Idaho murders. Same thing. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, and until next time, True Crime King out.